Hello and very welcome everyone to this particular session of the current affairs. Today we are going to learn the current affairs of 11th of June. So let's start and see that what are the things we can learn from this particular day. So before we start, these are the topics I have covered for you in this particular session. Like I have got some international, national and state news, banking and finance, defense news, sports news, important days, appointments and resignation, and at last I'll summarize all the things for all of you. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of original creators and owners of these images. If you are owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So the first thing that we discussed in last session also, please remember and please revise and please note down once again. This is important. United Nations General Assembly elects former Cameroonian PM Philemon Yang as the president of the 79th General Assembly session going to be held in September 2024. So, the former Prime Minister of the Cameroonian president has become the president of the 79th session of the General Assembly. Denmark, Greece, Pakistan, Panama, Somalia were elected as the non-permanent members of the UN Security Council for 2 years. Just to add your memory, India has already completed its latest Security Council non-permanent membership from 2021 to 2023 for the 2 years. United Nations General Assembly established in 1945 under the UN Charter in the main making organ of the UN. United Nations General Assembly headquartered is located in New York, USA. India expands overseas port operation targeting Mongla port in Bangladesh. So India is set to set its sight in managing the Mongla port in Bangladesh. The strategic move aims to encounter China's growing influence in the region. Following the success of Chabahar in Iran and Sitwe in Myanmar, India aims to strengthen its commercial and security interests. Expanding overseas port operation is the part of India's broader strategic initiative. So now India is set to expand the overseas port operation, and for that purpose, India is citing to be looking at the Mongla port in Bangladesh. Just to add to that, recently Adani Power has also created a particular warning for the Bangladesh government that if the 7,200 crore rupees have not been paid, the power supply will be cut off. So Bangladesh is going through a lot of things these days. As recently, the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, she also departed from Bangladesh as after the particular turmoil started when the students started raising their voice and protesting against the government regarding the increment of reservation for the offsprings of the freedom fighters in this country. Portugal to use golden visa scheme to help migrants. So Portugal, a country on the Mediterranean side, if you can see Portugal, you will see that it is on the peninsula that is called Iberian Peninsula, which is also the point where you can see a gateway to the entry of Mediterranean Sea. And Portugal is a country that is adjoined with Spain. Spain is on the Mediterranean side, Portugal is on the Atlantic side. So Portugal plans to adopt its golden visa scheme. Wealthy foreigners seeking residence rights will be encouraged to invest in affordable housing for locals. The scheme will focus on providing accommodation for the migrants. This initiative aims to address housing issues while attracting foreign investment. So for this purpose, the Portugal to use the golden visa scheme. French president dissolves parliament after EU election defeat. So French president Emmanuel Macron has dissolved the National Assembly. The decision follows his party heavy loss in the European parliamentary election. The far-right Rassemblement National secured significant victory, winning 31.5% of vote. Macron's Renaissance Party garnered only 15.2% of vote, promoting the call for snap parliamentary elections. So now the president has dissolved the National Assembly and the new prime minister will be on its way. And after that, the things are going to be changed politically in the France. Indian tripartite delegation at the 112th session of the International Labour Conference. Indian tripartite delegation participated in the 112th session of the International Labour Conference. The delegation was led by Secretary MS Sumit Dwara. The conference is being held in Geneva, Switzerland. ILC is organized by International Labour Organization. So remember this thing, the conference was held in Geneva, Switzerland, and International Labour Day is commemorated on 1st of May. The Indian tripartite delegation participated in the 112th session, and the meeting was regarding the framework of the rules and regulations regarding the employment of laborers in the industries, and also regarding their rights and their wages and the minimum wages that they are getting. So for this purpose, this conference was held in Geneva, and from the Indian side, the Indian tripartite delegation participated. Aquaculture overtakes wild fisheries for the first time. So the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations released the flagship report, The State of World Fisheries and Aquaculture. The report provides comprehensive analysis of global and regional status and trends in fisheries and aquaculture. For the first time in 2022, aquaculture production exceeds fisheries. This milestone highlights the growing importance of aquaculture in global food production. So remember, aquaculture overtakes the wild fisheries for the first time. And just to add to this, in India also, the Rangeen app was also introduced so that the new type of fisheries things and this sector can be boomed and particularly explored in the coastal areas. Priyanka Jarki youngest tribal woman to win in Lok Sabha. So recently, the Lok Sabha elections held in India, and in that, Congress nominee, that means she is first contesting the elections from Congress party, and Minister Satish Jarki daughter, Priyanka Jarki has won from Chikodi. She defeated incumbent MP and BJP leader Anna Sahib Jole. Priyanka Jarki became the youngest tribal woman to enter parliament from unreserved seat in Karnataka since independence. BJP has won all the seats in Mumbai, Karnataka except Chikodi. So remember that particularly Chikodi, particularly seat from Karnataka, and who has won this seat? Priyanka Jarki. She becomes the youngest tribal woman to win. We also discussed that in last 20 years, Mr. Om Birla became the second Lok Sabha speaker to won on his election seat, that is Kota. Rajasthan government to invest rupees 100 crore in Maharana Pratap tourist circuit. So Chief Minister Bhadralal Sharma, the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, announced an investment of rupees 100 crore. The fund will be used to develop the Maharana Pratap tourist circuit. The announcement was made during the Maharana Pratap Jayanti celebration in Udaipur. This was the 484th birth anniversary of Maharana Pratap of Mewar, was celebrated on 9th of June 2024. So Maharana Pratap is a very famous king of Rajasthan, especially from Mewar. His father was Rana Uday Singh, on whose name the city Udaipur was built. His rivalry with Akbar was known to everyone. It is very famous rivalry, and one of the very famous battle that he fought was in 1576. That is the Battle of Haldi Ghati. He was the only Rajput king at that time who particularly can be said has not particularly gave up his sovereignty in front of the Mughal Empire, and till his life he particularly fought with the Mughal empires. If we talk about Maharana Pratap, he was particularly the very famous Rana, or you can say Maharana of the Mewar, or you can say the Chittor fort. Highlights of RBI's second bi-monthly MPC meeting, that is the monetary policy meeting. So recently RBI, the highest regulatory body of banking in India, they have conducted the monetary policy committee meeting, and in that they have discussed some particular things like repo rate, reverse repo rate. So we are discussing about the highlights of that. So according to them, they have maintained the repo rate at 6.5%. Please, all the banking students, please note down these things. India's GDP growth forecast for financial year was raised from 7 to 7.2%. We discussed it also. Some of the companies like Goldman Sachs and apart from that Moody, they have also somewhere around to 7% thing. and they have also forecasted. Earlier, they forecasted a little bit low, but now they are saying it would be around 6.8 to 7%. The threshold for bulk fixed deposits was increased from rupees 2 crore to rupees 3 crore to improve banks' asset liability management. New inclusion under the e-mandate facility were introduced, including auto replenishment for FASTag, National Common Mobility Card, UPI Lite wallet balances. RBI also announces the third edition of its hackathon, Hairblanger 2024, Innovation and Transformation, to particularly curb the hacking and particularly scamming things related to the banking service in India. And for this purpose, this was the Monetary Policy Committee meeting, and these are the key points that are the highlights of this meeting. SEBI mandates KRAs to update KYC information on Central KYC Records Registry. So recently on 6th of June, SEBI issued a circular mandating Know Your Client registration agencies to update customer KYC information on Central KYC Records Registry. KRAs must upload verified KYC information within 7 days from intermediaries, a reduction from the previous 10-day requirement. Existing KYC information for legal entities and individual clients must be uploaded within 6 months from 1st of August. SEBI new guidelines aim to simplify customer onboarding process and reduce registration turnaround time. So remember, SEBI has mandated KRAs to update KYC information and related to the central KYC record registry. So some of the changes in the guidelines and the ecosystem of the SEBI. Muthoot Microfinance and SBI announced co-lending partnership to empower women entrepreneurs. So Muthoot Microfinance Limited has partnered with the State Bank of India to provide financial service to women entrepreneurs in rural and semi-urban areas. The partnership will offer ranging from rupees 10 lakh, rupees 10,000 to rupees 3 lakh to members joint liabilities group. The initiative aims to help women entrepreneurs expand their business and improve their livelihood. Muthoot Microfinance Limited is the fifth largest NBFC microfinance company in India, headquartered in Kochi, Kerala. So remember this name, Muthoot Microfinance Limited. And they have particularly partnered with the State Bank of India to provide a financial service to the women entrepreneurs. Ashwa Finance Limited signs co-lending pact with HDFC Bank to offer unsecured business loans. So recently, Ashwa Finance Limited has entered into the co-lending agreement with HDFC Bank to provide unsecured business loans to micro, small and medium enterprises. The loan will range from 20 lakh to 50 lakh rupees for 12 to 36 months, with repeat customers eligible for up to loans rupees 75 lakh. Funds can be used for infrastructure investment, working capital, new machinery technology, adoption, or overhead costs. MSMEs must be at least 3 years old with an annual turnover between rupees 3 crore and rupees 100 crore and must provide GST and ITR for the past 3 years. So Ashwa Finance is now co-lending the pact with HDFC to offer unsecured business loans so that the medium enterprises, micro, small, medium enterprises in our country will have the benefit of these loans. The loans will be ranged from 20 lakh to 50 lakh and particularly for 12 to 36 months. Andhra Chamber of Commerce signs MOU with AIC Anna University Incubation Foundation to enhance startup ecosystem. Andhra Chamber of Commerce has signed MOU with the Atal Incubation Center at Anna University Incubation Foundation to boost the startup ecosystem. The partnership aims to utilize both organizations' strength to reach a wider audience and support aspiring entrepreneurs. So for this purpose, the Andhra Chamber of Commerce signs an MOU with the AIC Anna University Incubation Foundations. The key figures involved include Dr. VL Indra Dutt, President of the Andhra Chamber of Commerce, Dr. P. Uma Maheshwari, Director and CEO of AIC Anna University. AIC will incubate startups from the Andhra Chamber of Commerce, promoting events and outreach programs initially focusing on social sectors. Garden Rich Shipbuilders to build research vessel for DRDO in rupees 500 crore deal. So Garden Rich Shipbuilders and Engineers has been selected to build a new research vessel for the Defense Research and Development Organization, deal worth approximately 500 crore. It is based in Kolkata-based shipyard builder. And if we talk about the Garden Rich, they have recently also inducted the INS Nirdeshak, another survey vessel, into the Indian Navy. Last year, they also included the INS Sandhyak into the Indian Navy. That was the first survey vessel of Indian Navy. GRSE was chosen after submitting the lowest proposal, highlighting its competitiveness in the shipbuilding industry. The contract is currently in negotiation phase and has not been finalized yet. Successful negotiation and contract signing will bolster GRSE's position in defense sector and contribute to its growth. So for this purpose, the Garden Rich Shipbuilder are particularly working to build research vessel for DRDO and is a 500 crore deal. Recently, DRDO also collaborated with L&T to create Zorawar tank, that are the indigenously developed tank that would be inducted into the Indian Army in the upcoming years. Center releases 1.39 lakh crore to states. So Center approved the disbursement of 1,39,750 crore in tax devolution to the states for June. This includes additional installment for accelerated development. The fund will enable state government to enhance development and capital spending. The move aims to support the states in their financial and developmental activities. Bank of India acquires 6.1% stake in CCIL IFSC. So Bank of India has acquired a 6.125% stake in the Clearing Corporation of India Limited. Acquisition was made for rupees 6,001.25 crore. So the Bank of India has acquired a stake in CCIL IFSCs. The aim is to enhance banking strategic presence in Gift City, and that is Gandhinagar. The acquisition reflects the bank commitment to the growth and development of the Gift City as a global financial hub. So remember, Bank of India has acquired 6.1% stake in CCIL. SBI empowers borrowers with 2030 crore in co-lending endeavors. So State Bank of India has teamed up with 23 non-banking finance companies and housing finance companies. Through this collaboration, SBI has sanctioned loans totaling 2030 crore. Over 2.799 lakh borrowers have benefited from this initiative. This strategic moves aims to broaden SBI's lending outreach. Army launches integrated generator monitoring control system Vidyut Rakshak. So recently, Indian Army, they have launched the integrated generator monitoring protection and control ecosystem named Vidyut Rakshak. The system was developed by Army Design Bureau. It was launched by the Army Vice Chief Lieutenant General Upendra Dwivedi. The launch took place on 5th of June, showcasing the Army tech-based innovations. So basically, if we talk about Army, so recently they have also started two more things. One is the Tele Manas Cell, that is for the mental health uh, update and mental health thing for the veterans of the defense forces and also their families. And apart from that, spurs centers were also being built with the particular banks so that the disbursement of the pension can be done smoothly to the officers. And now the army launches the integrating generator monitoring control system Vidyut Rakshak. Norway Chess 2024, Magnus Carlsen, Ju Wenzen emerge as the champions. Pragnananda finishes third. So Norway's Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen won 2024 Norway chess title, marking his sixth victory in the tournament. Hikaru Nakamura scored second spot, while Indian GMR Pragnanand finished third. Women's World Champion Zhu Wenzen won the Women's Norway chess title, defeating Lei Tingzi. 12th edition of Norway Chess Super Tournament was held from 27 May to 7th of June in Stavanger, Norway. And who has won? Magnus Carlsen in men's category and Zhu Wenzen in women's category. The champion Pragnanand finishes third. Formula 1, Max Verstappen wins Canadian Grand Prix for third straight year. So Max Verstappen, another very famous name in Formula One racing of Red Bull. That means he is associated with the Red Bull company. Has won the Formula One Grand Canadian Grand Prix 2024, marking 60th Formula One win and his sixth in 9 races this season. McLaren's Lando Norris finished second, and Mercedes George Russell finished third. So these are the names and these are their associated companies. This victory marks Verstappen's third consecutive Canadian GP title, having previously won in 2022-2023. George Russell achieved Mercedes' first Grand Prix podium finish for the 2024 season. Sumit Nagpal wins his sixth ATP Challenger tennis title. So recently, Indian tennis player Sumit Nagpal won the Heilbronn Neckar Cup 2024 ATP Challenger tennis tournament in Germany. This victory marks Nagpal's sixth ATP Challenger title. The win solidifies his position as the India's top-ranked men's single player. Nagpal's achievement is a significant milestone in his tennis career. If we talk about another tournament that was recently held and that was won by Carlos Alcaraz. He's from Spain and he's a new emerging name in the tennis federation, and he has won the French Open recently. Max Verstappen dominates Canadian Grand Prix in the third consecutive year. We just discussed about this one. International Day of Play 2024 observed on 11th of June. So the world commemorated the inaugural International Day of Play on 11th of June. The day is dedicated to preserving, promoting and prioritizing the act of play for all individuals, especially children. The observance aims to highlight the importance of play in overall development. So for this purpose, the International Day of Play is commemorated on 11th of June. As you can also link it, like the June is the month of summer vacations. So 11th of June is the day that is particularly dedicated to the International Day of Play. The event activities were globally organized and to mark the occasion. Kamal Kishore Sohn assumed additional charge as the DG of ESIC. So Kamal Kishore Sohn, senior IS officer, assumed the additional charge of the Director General of Employees State Insurance Corporation. He is also serving as the additional secretary and DG Labor Welfare in the Ministry of Labor Employment. Sohan succeeds Rajendra Kumar, who was appointed secretary of the Department of Border Management, Ministry of Home Affairs in May 2024. Kamal Kishore Sohn is a 1998 batch IS officer from Jharkhand cadre with extensive experience in various departments. So for this purpose, Kamal Kishore has shown as the additional charge of DG as ESIC. Prem Singh Tamang sworn in as the Sikkim Chief Minister. So we discussed in some of the last sessions that in Sikkim, the particularly Sikkim Krantikari Morcha Party, they won 31 out of 32 seats. And now the Prem Singh Tamang, the particular leader of this party, has took oath as the Chief Minister of the Sikkim. This marks his second consecutive term as the Chief Minister of Sikkim. 56-year-old politician was administered the oath by the Governor Lakshman Prasad Acharya. Ceremony was held at Paljor Stadium in Gangtok. Inderpal Singh Bindra appointed as the CCI Secretary, that is the Competition Commission of India. What is Competition Commission of India? This particular commission was started to see or to take care of the all type of acquisition and the merger of different type of companies. And now the Indian Revenue Service Officer Inderpal Singh Bindra will take care of this particular commission. Bindra will replace IRS officer Anupama Anand, who resigned within 8 months of joining the regulator. This amendment is expected to bring new leadership to the CCI. Bindra's experience in IRS will be valuable in this new role. So let's conclude that what we have learned so far in this session. So first of all, the Cameroonian Prime Minister, former Cameroonian Prime Minister Philemon Yang, has become the president of the 79th General Assembly session going to be held in New York. India expand overseas port operation targeting Mongla port in Bangladesh. Portugal to use golden visa schemes to help migrants. French president dissolved parliament after EU election defeat. Indian tripartite delegation at the 112th session of International Labour Conference in Geneva. Aquaculture overtake wild fisheries for the first time. Priyanka Jarkiholi, youngest tribal woman to win in Lok Sabha from Karnataka seat. Rajasthan government to invest 100 crore in Maharana Pratap tourist circuit. Highlights of RBI's second bi-monthly MPC meeting. Repo rate remains at 6.5%. SEBI mandates KRAs to update KYC information on central KYC record registry. Muthoot Microfinance and SBI announce co-lending partnership to empower women entrepreneurs. Ashwa Finance Limited signs co-lending pact with HDFC Bank to offer unsecured business loans. Andhra Chamber of Commerce signs MOU with AIC Anna University Incubation Foundation to enhance startup ecosystem. Garden Rich Shipbuilding to build research vessel for DRDO in rupees 500 crore deal. Center releases 1.39 lakh crore to states. Bank of India acquires 6.1% stakes in CCIL. SBI empowers borrowers with 2030 crore. Army launched integrated generator monitoring control system Vidyut Rakshak. Norway chess Magnus Carlsen, Gio Wenzeng emerges as the champions. Formula 1 Max Verstappen wins Grand Prix, Canadian Grand Prix for the straight third year. Sumit Nagpal wins his sixth ATP Challenger tennis title. Max Verstappen won the Canadian Grand Prix for the third time. International Day of Play observed on 11th of June. Kamal Kishore Swan assumed additional charge of the Director General of ESIC. Prem Singh Tamang sworn in as the Sikkim Chief Minister. Inderpal Singh Bindra appointed as the CCI, that is the Competition Commission of India's Secretary. And that's it in this session also. Thank you for being with me in this session. I'll meet you in next session and we'll discuss some more knowledgeable facts and some more current affairs in the next session. Till then, bye bye. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.